Okay, so right now using my recommended method for sorting data, let's go and look at some of the other available options we have when it comes to data sorting. Now, since my data is already properly arranged and it doesn't contain empty rows, it doesn't have empty spaces, all I need to do is go to my data tab and then just enable the filter button. Now, with this filter button enabled, I have my drop down arrows on each of the headers, which simply means I can use that to sort on any of the columns that I feel like sorting from. And think about what I mentioned earlier, that sorting basically respects the type of data that you have. So because I'm currently on the staff name column right now, if I click on the drop down, you are going to see that I have things like sort from A to Z and sort from Z to A. If I go to a column that has like dates, when I click on the drop down, you see it now becomes sort oldest to newest and sort newest to oldest. And when I go to another column that has like numbers now, like currency or numbers, if I click on the drop down, what I have is sort smallest to largest and sort largest to smallest. So you can see that the sorting options, when you use the filter button and use this drop down, it's clearer and it's easier to work with, in the sense that it kind of like gives you a better description on how you want to do your sorting. On a text column, you want to sort alphabetically. On a date column, you want to sort based on age, old, new. And on a numbers column, you want to sort based on rank, smallest to largest, right? So apart from those basic sorting options that we have, we also have some other interesting sorting, right? So if I click on the drop down for this staff name column, for example, you see that I have something called sort by color. And if the column or if the data column you are looking at contains any kind of coloring, you are going to see that you can also sort by the different types of colors that you have, right? You can sort either by fill color. So I have these fill colors here and I have this font color red here, right? So if I wanted, maybe I've highlighted some group of people, for example, for further investigation, and I want to have those group of people, they are people of interest to me, and I want to have their data showing up first, then I can go to the staff name column and I'm going to use sort by color, and I could use either of these ones that that I would like to implement. So maybe let's say I want to use the sort by cell color, for example. When I use that, you will see that all the colors, all the cells that have a few color of yellow are going to show up first.